What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Food for the Soul, this time with episode 4. Another good episode last week, going up the mountain. Just a really fun one, not too much cooking involved, but yeah, it was I'm enjoying the show quite a bit more as the episodes do go on. The initial episode was good, but the last couple of weeks I've really enjoyed, so hopefully we can carry on like that today. Do let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments though. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. That was weird. Angrily just stepped near you. You ever touch me like that again? Is that her there? I think it is. I didn't know it was her. Is she always there? Any other scenes of her in the opening? There is. I guess I just didn't notice. And I think we had seen that before. Okay. Pretty nasty face she made. You know what? There's one song this season now I've like every week I go to add to my playlist and I just forget what it is, and it's this. So I'm just gonna do that before I forget. Oh no, what was it? Sugi Redo. But yeah, there's been one song I've really enjoyed. Every time I listen to it, that again, I just couldn't quite put my I'm not even sure the full version's out yet. Okay, sorry about that. Like I said, I would forget by the end of the episode, so. Why's she here? Oops. So why does she always have this look on her face? That's interesting. She sounds exactly like that girl from Losing Girlfriends, Losing Heroines. I think she's got the same voice actor. And that would make me believe that they're inclined to be quite similar in nature. She is even more introverted and than our main character. Pretty odd, honestly, hearing like the exact same kind of tone and type of character from the same voice actor. I mean, it makes sense. She's good at it. But I just can't help but think of that character from Losing Heroines. I think that's some kind of fiddle thing, isn't it? Jesus Christ, these girls. Nana. Nana. That's no, I love my Nana. Is that her on the right? Sure, sometimes with people like this, they can be like this and totally kind of two brick walls just kind of running into each other, or they can like meld together perfectly. This doesn't seem to be going too well between them, but hopefully, I think it might end up going better than it has. That's kind of the good thing about the food club. She can do her puzzles on the side. The best of both worlds. I don't know, yeah, I was gonna say I can't imagine it's awfully popular. I love a puzzle, but I wouldn't be like super serious about it and join a club. Uh, it really is quite the switch up, isn't it? And it's still a puzzle club. Capybara. I would join that club in an instant. Capybara club. I love a capybara. World Trigger has a pretty cool capybara in it. I don't think I've seen too many other shows with capybara. Easier said than done. Very much easier said than done. What can you do to break the tension here? Get involved in some kind of puzzle together, perhaps? I appreciate the effort. Yeah. Do I love that there's just no background music right now. Like you've really done it dirty here. Maybe they can unite in their awkwardness in like this. Okay, I appreciate the effort. Heard it through the grapevine. Oh god. Pretty impressive that that joke actually like crossed international language barriers. Yeah, if anyone should be super awkward right now, it's definitely Sheep Girl, isn't it? Like I said, maybe we can actually unite in the fact that these girls were nowhere near as awkward as whatever the hell that was. Unfortunately, I feel like I give off that vibe. I'm quite a quiet person. I don't really. I'm not this awkward, but yeah. Sometimes I feel like people, yeah, feel like that as well. Can you what? Bruh, really? Struggling to cut a lettuce. I can't believe she's been given a job with a knife. I feel like she'd be quite good at this, being like a waitress. Well, that's a pretty good pick. That's a pretty good pick. Yeah, definitely. Definitely better at that. Oh, look at this. I imagine German is very difficult for Japanese people to learn. I'm from Europe and it seems like a really super difficult language. Was it? Was it? Well, this is very what's the word for it? I forget what the word is for it, but when you hire when you only hire people that are part of your family or friends. Oh wow, that's a big old bit. I wonder how this new girl is with cooking. Yeah, that's me. That's me in the kitchen. Always getting up the cooking videos. I'm glad that I kind of I'm living in this age where I can do that. Otherwise, I think I'd be pretty useless. Sure, peppers are quite hard to cut, to be fair. So done pretty well there. So you're like, that doesn't look awfully appetizing, does it? That was like my one complaint about this show. This food doesn't actually look that good. This is not a big issue. I mean, it is an issue because the premise of the show, but yeah, okay, it's not a big deal to me. Well, that was pretty cool. Damn, I haven't seen one person eat a pepper yet. Was there any point of cooking those? So I'm a fan of peppers, not too often though. Don't like having them too often. Maybe a bit too much. And yet no one ate a pepper. Shame. Well, I think they made some strides, didn't they, this episode? That was a nasty face. uh, Oh dear. Jeez. She really got comfortable. Okay. That's nice. It's quite impressive, actually. Yeah. Tomorrow she'll go back to how she was. Perhaps she's just bipolar. Just like that. Suspicious. Kind of unique, isn't she? So that was another good episode today. And as usual, we're just gonna skip this ending. Not a fan of it. Oh, nice little info here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, another really good episode. Been enjoying the show quite a lot so far. It's actually probably it wasn't initially at all, but as the season's gone on, this has actually become one of my favorite shows, both in terms of this show getting better and better, and quite a few of the shows honestly just going downhill. But yeah, another cool episode. Again, I can relate to this girl a little bit. Again, not as intensely. I kind of mentioned something similar about Bocce the Rock, how I don't relate to its like intensity, and I don't appreciate the kind of them making fun of stuff like that too much. But this was done really well, I think. Like I said, very much reminds me of the girl from Losing Heroines. After she came out of her shell a bit, though, it did feel very different. So yeah, fan of her. I like her quite a bit. I thought little grey haired sheep girl was honestly one of the bigger kind of starring parts of the episode. I think with her dance and the jokes and such. I thought she done a hell of a job, to be honest. She tried her hardest, and yeah, she's actually emerging as one of my favorite characters in this show for sure. But as I said, just the only unfortunate part is just the food part, which, like I said, I would have expected been it's not really majorly been the focus of the show. So again, it's not actually that big a deal that the fact the food doesn't even look that appetizing. It does just look like some kind of background food you see on any anime, like any old anime. It doesn't look like food you'd see on an anime that's focused specifically on food. But as I just said, there's not actually been that much of a focus on food specifically, so it's not that big a deal. I'm much more here for the kind of relationships between the characters and them as people. So yeah, kind of define expectations a bit in that regard. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this one down in the comment section. Again, another really good episode. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 5.